Hey, this is part two of the Valentine spread. It's a reading for Valentine's Day. The last card I left off on was the Two of Pipes in reverse. You also got the Two of Clubs, which is basically the same thing. So it's like really, the Spirit is doing is really reiterating the message. This is talking about, okay, first of all, this is talking about the creative process, creative energy. This is talking about what drives you, um, goals, aspirations, desires, things of that nature. And the number two is talking about balance and harmony. What I picked up spiritually when I got interrupted and had to make a part two was that it's very important to go within to pour love back into self. Things that you might need to work on is areas you need to work on is communication. Maybe in past relationships, the communication was not, there or not as strong as it needed to be. Maybe there were things that you wanted to say but didn't say. Maybe there was things that should have been addressed and you didn't. Typically, people, when they're in relationships, they put up with a lot of bullshit. They take a lot of crap off of their partners for the sake of keeping the peace. But how can you say this is you keeping peace when you're not at peace? So if things bother you, you have to speak on them. Now, there's a difference. Now, people who are in relationships that really don't want to hear anything or don't value what you say, they will label anything that you talk about or bring to their attention as nagging. Now, if that ain't a red flag for you, I don't know what else is. Because for me, oh, I'm getting on your nerves. Oh, okay, no problem. Now, we're human and we're going to get on each other's nerves, but if your partner or somebody's that you're dealing with, like every time you speak on them about things that they're not doing or things that they're doing, and they tend to look at it like, oh, you're nagging me, that's a telltale sign that that person is not the one for you. Do you understand? Because in a good relationship, in a solid relationship, your partner values what you are talking about. So if they're not valuing what you're saying and they look at it like you're just coming off being worrisome or that you're nagging them, then that might not be the person for you. And, this very well may need it to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, these things may need to happen. Like, there need to be a separation because what it's saying is like that person don't appreciate you. They don't appreciate what you bring to the table. Sometimes people stick around because it's familiar. You feel me? So moving forward, you just make sure that you are expressing your feelings. If there's a problem, if you're feeling like you're not getting what you put into this, you need to speak up, regardless of how that person may take. Some people throw temper tantrums when you say things that they don't want to hear. That they have tactics and things like that. But if nobody is not valuing your voice or what you have to say, then it's time to just take your love and take your power back and pour it into yourself. So this card was talking about how to love yourself better. And there you go. Speaking up. In a relationship, don't be a doormat for people. Don't allow people to walk all over you. You matter too. But how much do you matter to you? And your actions will actually say how much you matter to you. You understand what you're willing to put up with and what you're not willing to tolerate. So these are things to keep in mind. So the next card you got is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How to love others harder. The Hermit card. in reverse. Okay, so the Hermit is someone that is has perfected their craft or perfected things that they in life, and how they move and how they operate through their experiences. So the Hermit is someone who is wise, somebody who has been there and done that, and they have all the necessary tools that is needed in order to be successful in life and to just be like a bridge over troubled waters. You know, they've been through the changes, they've been through all the pitfalls and things like that, but in spite of, they still rise. And that's why they are kind of standing at a mountain, and then they got the sun as the light, because this card right here, and this is a major arcana card. It's the ninth major arcana card out of 22 major arcana cards. But what I like about this card, it puts me in the mind of, what am I trying to say? I don't know. But they basically achieved, they got, as you can see, she probably is like a little older. That's talking about wisdom and age and experience. And now her hand is extended out to offer help to those who, oh my God, this thing keep cutting my reading off.